What TV? One on it.
Bamontone na akwa atreku benyeli akeke DJ shopping ni batashi neke benicho ake no ko fefa we wodi inda mobi ekejo ba ko ingo ba na ke ejegbe etomi ojoba ade nche shimon ake e country no ake da na nwio ake woche meke wonyeme na me ba ye mebo awo na me pata he ni wocha wo gan wo machine mene gan efe gan na azi wazi na azi ya wazi na call ne be sake wodweli ameni wokai ameda akeda keji goye dweli ameno be woka wo nchose etwa woka aje wo nchose po wonu shishi kokoko shiwo ye sanke pi ni sake wonye wodweli ameni wo wi amesane ni manfe anake lele wo hu wo ye ko ye wazoye no he wo efemi ni imishe ni inuhe ake Tackie Tawiah ebo he wodi ake e ba gbele Tackie Tawiah Memorial School na bona fe ni le hu ekeye ekeboa emambi shimo akegbe ni kano akeki Tackie Tawiah no yoni sanchie ni hani nka ake na akokwe dabi intention akokoko mi huma ba bia na ekoni mama kwe e ake enemeji projects ni kan ntwi no wo ba bia na wo ba ko wo che yi se ni wo kwa kete abagbele school na ahaten wo fe wo leboni eshika mo yo blema keboni e ba fe bia ne lele keji oyelumo sake oyelumo ni abanye na makibo bitinye ake na akokọ atrekwe le mi njilume a headmistress said no wo keji nwonwolo ni ngwompepe be mi maki mo fiamo mane mba bia ke mama maki ake mini jino ni Tackie TEIKO the second FA no ne FA ani esano ne akọ ake lele ekedwele elo lele nche enimi kanswani ni o ba kwa kete e ba hie le ehaten nya wo pa mi ni wo kwa wo hinma mi ke wo gbe na ngo ba to studio mi wo ba bo question time shamonto ne le no ni he wo ni yo bi e na eji ake ni mama kwa wo che yi se ni ma kwe ake pe abagbele na ten eyan se wo pa shi wo kwa ni bi na fefe e ko benyeli na kwa kwa chiroku nkeje ba ye kokonsa.
Greatest honor and privilege to welcome you all to the commissioning ceremony of the newly renovated Tackie Tawiah, the first cluster of schools. Your Excellency, who is here to be here, Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufu-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Majesty, King Tackie TEIKO II, Gamanche, and Presidents of the Ghana Traditional Council, Elder Gifford Nielsen, African West Area Presidents of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Elder Jordan Powell, Office of the General Council, and Sister Powell, together with all the members of the Latter-day Saints. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, Minister for Education, Honorable Daniel Lee Kwete Titus Glover, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Member of Parliament for the Clote-Kole Constituency, Accra, Honorable Samuel Tackie Tawiah, Municipal Chief Executive of Kole-Clote Municipal Assembly, Mr. Stephen Abanfo, Greater Accra Regional Director of Education, Mr. Philip Adu, Kole-Clote District Director of Education, Mrs. Joyce Osai Apenting, the former Kole-Clote Municipal Director of Education, Honorable Eko Spiogabra, the Chairman of the Gammanche Education Committee, Justice Juliana Yale Ajay Amwa, the Chair of the Gammanche Education Committee, the Chair of the Gammanche Foundation, members of the Gammanche Education Committee, Nime, Name, the Regional Director of the Ghana Library Authority, Mr. Edward Ado Yobo, CISO here present, head teachers, officers from the Education Directorate, teachers, parents, all students, learners, contractors, ladies and gentlemen, and all protocols duly observed. It is with great honor and excitement that we gather here today to commemorate the commissioning of the renovated Tackie Tawiah, the first cluster of schools in Adabraka. Under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Majesty King Tackie TEIKO II, and with the steadfast support of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, led by Elder Gifford Nielsen, let me extend a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Please make yourselves at home as we embark on this joyous occasion together. I thank you all for joining us. May the blessings of the Almighty be upon us as we continue our noble work in service of Ghana's youth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the culture troop from the Tackie Tawiah School. There you are. Oh, that's all in hand. That's all in hand.
This is the most dramatic transformation of any school I have personally witnessed. And indeed, the cluster of schools, as it was before, was in such a deplorable state that we had to bow our heads down. But now we can all hold our heads up high, knowing that such an amazing transformation has happened here because of this investment. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6, says, "Train a child up in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Indeed, this school will be a living testimony of that instruction. This is an amazing legacy project which will continue to bear fruit long after we are all gone. It is my prayer that the Tackie Tawiah cluster of schools will be a beacon of excellence in holistic education. I urge all staff, parents, and indeed all the pupils to be actively involved in the maintenance of this beautiful school. A huge investment has been made here, and it's a beautiful seedling which will become a huge and magnificent forest. And this forest will speak to the incredible vision of His Royal Majesty. Today I stand here on behalf of my constituents and on behalf of all parents and all children who will attend this school to say thank you. Thank you very much for this massive investment that will touch the hearts and lives of so many millions of people. I thank you, and God bless you.
Your Royal Majesty, it is with great pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility to join you and all gathered here in the grand commissioning of these refurbished Tackie Tawiah the First School. Today's grand commission is a testament of how traditional authority can use its good officers to contribute to national development. I wish therefore to commend His Royal Majesty King Tackie Tawiah II, the President of the Ghana Traditional Council and Gammanche, for showing this great leadership to partner the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to renovate the school and set to transform the educational landscape within the Ghana community. It is without doubt that the rehabilitation of Tackie Tawiah the First cluster of school and the new 3-story 18-room classroom built by the Korle Municipal Assembly is a needed project because it will benefit the community in Adabarka and its environs. The school will provide better infrastructure and educational facilities for students, teachers, and staff. Your Royal Majesty, distinguished invited guests, I would like to use this opportunity to commend the contractors, the consultants, the NIGA committee on this refurbishment, the Korle Municipal Assembly, and all who have worked tirelessly towards the completion of this project.
Today, as we gather to celebrate the commissioning of the renovated Tackie Tawiah the First cluster of schools, we reaffirm our unwavering commitment to education, a cornerstone of our vision for a cohesive and prosperous Ghana. Our goal is clear: to equip our children and young people with the knowledge, skills, and aptitudes needed to compete on the global stage. Education is not just about passing examinations. It is about shaping character, nurturing values, and fostering critical thinking. We aim to shape the structure and content of the education system towards building literate, confident, and engaged citizens, individuals who can think critically, innovate, and contribute meaningfully to our society and beyond. Your Royal Majesty, the collaboration between the Government Foundation and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in revitalizing these schools exemplifies our collective efforts towards this transformative goal. Their chain to excellence in education serves as an inspiration for us all.
When we arrived in Ghana 2 years ago and we met with me, we knew immediately that there was a connection between us. We are of one heart. During our time here in Accra, we have had the honor to share the two most important things we have in our lives, and that is our faith and that is our family. Our relationship is certainly a true friendship, But it goes beyond that. The two groups that we represent, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and all members of the Goth State, have united in a special way with a common purpose. Our collaboration with me is one of giving and blessing the lives of all Ghanaians, specifically those in Accra, and especially right here in this area, in this neighborhood. Our goal as a church is to do what is right and to honor our Savior Jesus Christ. Today we are focusing on his powerful teaching in Matthew chapter 22, where he said, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets." So, my dear friends, we love God first, and then we love our neighbors. And who are our neighbors? You are our neighbors. And we're so grateful to be here. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints engages in humanitarian efforts around the globe. These efforts are funded by the donations of members of the church here in Ghana and throughout the world. You want to know where the money comes from to do something like this? Faithful members of the Church of Jesus Christ all around the world, not knowing where those dollars are going to go, are the foundation of what we are seeing today. We are currently working with the Ga Manche Foundation to construct boreholes in 10 local communities, bringing fresh water to these communities, and 12-seat washrooms in 7 of these communities. Thank you. And lastly, and profoundly, probably the most important and profoundly item is we focus on education. That is why we are here. Education to us is everything. Our prophet, as I mentioned, President Russell M. Nelson, has taught this. Listen to what he said. In the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, obtaining an education and getting knowledge are a religious responsibility.
is not living in the roots. Oh yes, spend all your fortune to acquire knowledge and educate yourself. And poverty, disease, and ignorance will run away from your doorstep. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! I am the Nyasha, Mama. I am the Nyasha, Mama. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Nyasha. Nene, your mama is saying, your mama is saying, I can't see it. I'm not going. I don't go. They want to Mother Branca. They want to school. For being there, I make a boy. They want to feel it. I make a papa. I make a little Abiyasuma. I make a little Safreko. She had been a little what I say. Look at that. I make a little back at all. She. The one who see her and you do. Who don't know? Only among four. Now I am available. I will get on what is here. On your level, you can say that I can't count on them. And the coffee. She walked near them. Tell you what, woman. What watching I and put out there in the day where you fall. The best of one. And why are you too much? Why are you not faster? Often, or can tell her why. What's the very weak ocean of myself? What does you? One care, more. Never be our way, Sandy Comic. Never be our way, Sandy Comic. They were not ballet or ballet. Who was she was saying? When she was saying, well, how black or day and it's coming in the drum. I'm a good was saying. I'm a good was sharing. I'm a quite one here. I'm sure. Now, what be the now, what we are doing, not for any minute, I don't know. But I want to understand. All time and delay. It was I'm not there. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Shine. I'm a fan. I'm a man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. He was the actor of Papa. I'm here. Oh, you are cheap, Papa. I never people care more. I'm here.
Today represents a major milestone in our Ghana history. The overwhelming emotion for me are immense gratitude and intense pride. Gadande, anya koe. Gadambe, anya koe. Yechuno anya koe. Our journey together has brought us to this point. The grand inauguration of the King Tackie Tawiah the First Class TSURU schools. Most of us here are a testament to the power of education in transforming lives and shaping destinies. The edifice stands out not only as a representation of hope for our children's future, but a demonstration and unwavering belief in the boundless potential of our youth. By investing in their education in such a tangible way, we invest in the future of the Ghana state and Ghana as a whole. I commend and appreciate the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints for their visionary leadership and unwavering support of President R.M. Nelson, the 12 apostles, Elder Gifford Nelson, Wendy, Eddie, Nicole Stelling of the Stelling Foundation USA. These people were wonderful to us when we were in Utah, and I want you to give them a round of applause. To corporate Ghana, I implore you to invest in education. Nurturing the minds of our youth not only creates a talent pool of your human capital, it also secures a prosperous future for generations. An educated society is not a luxury, but a necessity. What we inaugurate here today requires continued support to sustain it and for a long term to have it fulfill its fullest impact. Please partner with the Ghana state to help it flourish and to produce future leaders of our nation, Ghana. I also call on support for the redevelopment of basic schools within the Greater Accra region, especially in Accra. The Simpe cluster of schools on the High Street. To the youth of Gadangbe, you are the architects of tomorrow. Your dreams and ambitions reach to the stars and pursue greatness with unwavering determination. To the Minister of Education, we are grateful for the recent efforts in restructuring the posting of Ga and Dangbe graduate teachers who have been posted out of this jurisdiction. We still have a backlog of Ga and Dangbe graduate teachers, and we request that they are posted within the Greater Accra region to fulfill the deficit of graduate teachers of the two most important languages in the Greater Accra region, Ga and Dangbe. The people's identity is as much invested in their language as in their tradition, culture. And for this reason, we must enforce that the teaching of Ga and Dangbe languages are taught in all schools in the Greater Accra region. With the inauguration today, we, Gamen, Gadangbe, Famodi, we have made history. A history that marks the re-energizing, renewal, resurgence of our land. Today, let us begin to tap into and harness the intellectual, innovative potential of our children for the greater good. In essence, we train up a child the way he or she should go. The school should never forget to build a maintenance culture to sustain cleanliness and the well-being of staff and students and the environment. The Gamanche Foundation and the Gamanche Educational Committee should set up a separate committee for maintenance to aid in the maintenance of the school. The Ghana Paramount Stu Jase, ni TEIKO Chiruwe, ni Akropon III, may his soul rest in peace. And all contributors to this momentous occasion, may this inauguration and our dedication to education continue to ignite hope and inspiration for the generations to come. Nyefenye yuwaladong Chano Manyaba. Yeah.
It's been a long and beautiful journey together. And they come to this point after that beautiful program. And trying to capture the vision of everything about what this school stands for and what we've been able to accomplish together. And now we have this beautiful bus in honor of this school, which is very, very dear to you. From the leadership of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we now unveil this bus in honor of you and your heritage, and everyone who has ever been involved in this school, who is now involved in this school, and who will yet be involved in this school. Once again, we express our love to you for your wonderful leadership.
Melegine Mindanya Fan, Malime 1 year old boy, you walk here. If you know me, Jim Fan in nothing, as a she, you make them on the Walayo. Fascule, Mamma, the opinion, the Shibra. Company. Yeah.
King Tackie Tawiah the first, 20th King of the Ghana State, reigning from September 1862 to July 1902. To the glory of God, the newly constructed and renovated buildings in the King Tackie Tawiah the first cluster of schools was commissioned. Unfortunately, His Excellency is not here, but His Regional Minister is here. And His Royal Majesty King Tackie Tawiah II, the government chair and president of the Ghana Traditional Council. Elder S. Guilford Nielsen, President, Africa West Area, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, on Wednesday, 26th of June, 2024.
Oh my
Beamonto no any wadamoji ICT center ke library ni afe ke fata school ni a modifier ha Tackie Tawiah bi ene won na ke plaque agbokoma wo se ni chon mi ake anmla ye no money fake money le hie waninga ebo modern ojogba de nche keji amasuku ni taflache he ni gbeken bi ye banye ni ameba na meba gbla ameni kase momlin be here ha ni afio show fio che ne niga ebo modern eke library e fatahi woba be wa akwa mi wona ake ni wo kwa amekesi sa mi ye gan wojin baba o le fatahi ni chon mi ake be wo gan aba chon le ojogba ye school namely amebo modern ame finish school library e mi ojogba sen ni gbeken bi ye ba ta no opono na ke wojin ba fono na ba kane fe akeye akebo ame agbune noko ni ye fo hu ojogba ji no ni blofo chole ake urinal a build ekoye inside there ni wo kepeke bi ye twemi ni amenka na ni ye noko kra be ni ba chon mi ake sa ake gbeken ko ajeko ake eya ne eya hwenu alo eya ni ase no hewo wona ake ene ultra modern library ke ICT center no ni ake fata ye wo hemi lolo himi enpashin amenkwanu chimoni atwen ake boni ameke atwunle na kan ni atwunle pepepe lo achomi na akoko atweku be woni ga ni na ake eba shimi kon ne achomi na akoko atweku mi wie ke ha wo TV wo hemi lolo be wo kai won chu onu chumo lolo wo ke school bi e ko me hu ba agbasa ni wo bi amake an no ni afe aha me ne esa me hie me ni ji no ni kan amatwi na ni no na afi ame ani ame ba kwa no bo na afe ni ehihie ha me ke ashi afi bolo ten achobo ten
achomi
Emmanuel Lamte bi oba city why I don't know what can be le hu agbasa ni wo kwa ke be can be ya ame me share no ni ame na hello. How are you?
Fine.
Do you all attend school here?
Yes.
So are you happy with what you are seeing?
Yes, please.
Did you have a library before?
Yes. No, please.
You didn't have a library. Yeah. Did you have ICT center?
No.
So now you have an ICT center and a library. Are you appreciative of what the king has done for you?
Yes.
So do you promise to maintain it or you go and be eating in the library?
No.
Okay, mini. Debi. The menela wanyemi yo nu boni. Shimo. Akeni game wake ablekuma abakuma wo ni wokwa wo heko ake gbojibo alo shikwenlo ewo mo fe mo ye hegbeye ne ke school namely e ake amra lo lehu ni ne yemli e wokwajo ba no ba na ake wo binu eke okay mini debi be ni twa ake ewie twi shimo wo fo amofe mo awa atu won pagbe wo ba hie mi lolo ni wokanyi ame agbasane ni wokwa ake no twimo ne te e ba gbe na ha te be amonto ne heni wo plaque manage working Tackie Tawiah ni leji mancheko ni a country no jogba ko ba kaye e ba fe nyojin etamiye ife program ojogba ni mi pagbe akekwen wo heroes ni yo wo gamliye wo ba ye wo bo ame ni wo ba hani amegbe le hu aten ye hekoshon e wo efe mi fe ojogba ake wo che ni ji Tackie Tawiah lelenche enana shushu enagbe ni eke akeshi dabi eba wo eni ehi enya ojogba kejo kwenso ba na ke action le fefel e fe wa de nche ne ehani imi eflimi akai a sharp picture akelen sharp pictures ojogba ene emerge no mani sumo ni ke fe ma na ye gami aketa flache mani eba ye amebo a wo ba aka ya mani wo ba dweli ame e wa efe ko bi na pe ake kin Tackie TEIKO ni le enene kanso agile ojogba ewo ehi enya nyeke efi ake bia ne a che wo ye hu ni amehu ameba sha infoni wieko ene eji ake ake nmashimbo na fe ni wose ekwe bo wo wi ake no ni blofo ba ake I was there some bohu obabi ene eko na akwa atreku a country no wa ene he wo mi hu ndamo bia wo kan won kwashi wo ke wo lume ko mehu ba na sanegba ni wo bia ma ake ani no ni ameche efeye ejinoko ni esa amehi ojogba amenkpagbe ake pi baba lo ni wo hu ba kpapi ake gbe ake pi baba akinye kwe masenye bana nu fefe okodomo bi ene ni leji CEO ke ha gamanche educational fund there okele ba gbasane ni wo bi la ke nuchu mone te ehete mi ten ni te ti mele hunchu ni ngene wana no ko fefe o ne ken ye bi ene ken klon fo no ba chogbe ha wo
acho mi Nilante Bruce CEO Gamanche Foundation.
Ofane yo e ka chole Nilante Bruce CEO Gamanche Foundation ofane be kana kan be foundation enye fata no chumo ne ni achu na ehojogba
foundation G Monique Latter-day Saints be a sign agreement it was undertaken by Gamanche Foundation and sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The education committee of the Gamanche Foundation chaired by Honorable Ekospio Gabriel. I'm a supervised construction kenofemo.
She akani ofe CEO benichu akana ke benene ni kwani afenu chumone ame fata obi ya he ojogba denche bo hu oba kwanu chumone atun ya bi ene no na boni agbele na mama na akpa afen okwefen ko ojogba denche akani bo ofe CEO ke ha foundation manage no yo ye kemo ye he ni te o mi fili obo wan ha ten
wo ba da many especially niga a vision akeshin e ba kwani ni kasemo afi uti ye gaman mantiasi ke dangbe fen ewo won shile kon many wa na about chuni chumone ye sure ke mo fen mo na no ni te no through the media ewo wo ba no ko be awie sajien fen no ko be ni wo ba awie ake shida play ke ha mo fen mo ni contribute na afi program ne ke nye hu nye ba share share lo ni nye share sane ken ya je imagine fe wonda nye fe shi ojogba
na kokwa atreku nke CEO ke ha Gamanche Foundation ne egbasane menyeli ake mi monisa jole monjoli ole monisa gwa mole huwe wo ba chule penke paper shi mo amonton ne le wo hie mi lolo wo ke me fi ohun ba agbasane ni wo kwa ake nuchu mo obo na chule esa mo fi amo hie lo nche oyiradon.
So the thing that motivated us as members and leadership of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints more than anything is we felt like that the king was a really good, righteous king and a powerful leader. And one of the things that he wanted to do is build a cross. He wanted to do so been in Accra now for 2 years. And when we first came to Ghana, we came to Accra, we met with him. He reached out to us, he knew about us. So through the process of an early relationship with him, we continued to build that relationship to a point where we said, what are your most important priorities? And he said, the hospital and education. the girl child, making sure that young girls could stay in school and get an education through the entire process of their young lives. So that's how it all started. And so the process was to get with him, decide what the right venue was, what the right hospital was, and then go to work to make something happen. And it really shows us that as you work together and you pull the talents of many, remarkable things can happen. And isn't this remarkable? From where it was to where it is today. We're looking for a long-term relationship with him and others here in Accra and throughout the Africa West area that want to do good things. And so we will look at different projects, and if it makes sense to us, we're going to engage. This one made a whole lot of sense to us because it's children, it's education, it is building leadership qualities, developing skills to be not only great leaders now, but also great leaders in the future. So in my mind, this is far from over. And every one of us play an important role in it to keep Accra a beautiful place.
Tackie Tawiah Ken Memorial School no ni wabato. Waba paminfe, waba fata meheni, agbele suku ne na fefel. Oliake na akoko atreku. War hero say ameka intri no ojogba. E na agbele mone hu efefel pam. Keju okwense egbe oba na hu ake. Be Tackie Tawiah de ledenche enabi mi nabi. Tackie TEIKO the second. Egbe jinoni ake wo sports arena ne. Iyo ake be kegbe ke bi ne trabia ni amenhwe ni amenhiafo ye. Ametwi ba ka ke manche oyiwala don. Na akokwa atreku nke bo ochu no. Nneke ji bonisa ake wo fele. Monisa jeremo abadwelele. Monisa yijiemo abajie ni monisa gwa omolehun abagwa ole. Na akokwa atreku Lumia headmistress keji nkope ni nkope pape. Oli ake wo ba nmla ni bi. Mwene no le mba kwa ni efefel. Wahani nyehunya kwesang wote sukuchu jiamli wobote library ke ICT center amli wote tafla che hena me ba hwenu yepo canteen tetepo nkebo ya hia gen yen no han okwe beni apevi shipon eha enele international private public school de nche ni aha wobiye ni yobiye enehe wo bo follow ni okwomi ma encourage bu akekeji obi le ye hia bia ne afi bia efefel ni no ni yo fel ye mi hupo ji ake a chonga shikwelon awie mo ye bia keji okobi le ba anye ni eba kase gbajibo hu ba koni oba kase ngabo ba hye bia ne mabote in studio mi keji insheje me beole question time chi amount on ele na kokwe atreku bia jiheni make ebu ake oke wojno TEIKO ke ha wo fen
What TV? One on it.